Aloha everyone. I'm Ermina Van Dyken, MD from Out of the Doldrums. In the last video, we reviewed the health benefits of moringa. Moringa certainly is an incredible plant, and it's worthwhile incorporating it into your diet. Many people, though, they just don't know the best way to eat moringa, and they're looking for suggestions on how to prepare it. Obviously, moringa has been consumed for centuries in many different ways. It's used in cooking, as well as potions and tinctures. As we reviewed in the last video, the active ingredient of moringa is a compound called moringin, and it's converted from something called glucomoringin by an enzyme called myrosinase. All of this is a specific process, and to be honest, it can be messed up if you're not careful. So, how do you guarantee that the moringa you have prepared has enough moringin? And how do you know it's active and usable by our bodies? How do you know you didn't kill off all the myrosinase, which is a heat-sensitive enzyme, by the way? How do you know? So, myrosinase is a heat-sensitive enzyme, meaning that if you heat your moringa up, it'll kill off the myrosinase and you get no moringin. Lucky for us, though, we have enzymes in our gut microbiome that also convert glucomoringin to moringin. So, you're not completely out of luck, but you definitely are not getting as much moringin as you would if you didn't heat the moringin up at all. Don't let that stop you from putting moringa leaves in your cooked foods like in your curries and your stir fries. Just don't count on that giving you all the moringin you need. I would advise a backup method. Thanks to Jed Fahey, PhD, who's a scientist at Johns Hopkins Coleman Chemo Prevention Center that researches sulforaphane in moringa, we've got a protocol to create a powerful aqueous extract of moringa. It's affectionately known as Moringa Tea. I know, it sounds really fancy, but the truth is it isn't. Pretty much anybody can throw this aqueous extract together. The amazing thing too is there's research done on this exact recipe, done by Dr. Fahey and colleagues, of course, but we know from this research we can get a pretty reliable dose of moringin using this method. Okay, so here we go. We're going to make a moringin tea. You're going to need a jar, or something you can shake without spilling, filtered room temperature water, and moringa powder. That's it. So about the moringa powder, it's pretty much dried and crushed moringa leaves. You can either make your own from moringa trees that grow close to you, or you can purchase the powder online or at your local health food store. We don't usually promote brands on this channel and we don't take sponsorships, but make sure your brand or source of moringa is reliable. You want to make sure the powder is pure and processing techniques are sound. We do like this Kuli Kuli brand that's easily available online. So you basically put the filtered water into your jar. And then you just add the correct proportion of moringa powder. Ratios are as follows. It's a 1 to 100 ratio of moringa powder to water. So 1 teaspoon of moringa powder in 1 cup of water. For our metric friends, that's 1 gram of moringa powder to 100 cc's of water, or you could do 5 grams of moringa powder to 8 ounces of water. After everything's in the jar, I like to shake it up a bit just to make sure your mixing was successful. You want to shake it good. Then you want to let your tea steep for at least 10 minutes to allow the aqueous extract to extract the glucomoringin from the leaves into the water. If you have 30 minutes, it's even better, as evidenced by this graph from Dr. Fahey's study. More steeping time equals more moringin, up until about the 30-minute mark, and then you've pretty much gotten it all. After that, all you have to do is drink the tea. You don't have to drink the sediment at the bottom, but it doesn't hurt if you do. You'll get some extra fiber, protein, and phytochemicals from it for sure. One of the great things about this extract is it keeps for at least 48 hours at room temperature or in the refrigerator. So you could theoretically mix up a large batch of tea, which could last you 2 to 3 days. You may be wondering what this stuff tastes like. It's actually pretty tolerable. Dare I say mild tasting? The cool thing too is if you find the taste to be icky, you can use juice instead of water. This masks the flavor a little and it doesn't decrease the efficacy. As a matter of fact, in one of the studies Dr. Fahey did in China, he used pineapple juice mixed with the dried moringa powder to mask the taste. He had to give both the moringa and the placebo, and he was able to do this by using pineapple juice. He says he tried all other sorts of juices, even mango, but pineapple worked the best at masking the taste. All right, it's a wrap. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to show us some real support, subscribe. We love hearing from you, so let me know in the comments below what you think of this recipe and if you liked it and like the taste of it or not. Let me know what you think of the pineapple juice addition as well. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and aloha.